Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Let's go back to Bitcoin status today, which is bordering around 50k. All right, and you guys have heard me many times. Understand Bitcoin before investing. Very simple reason. If you don't understand Bitcoin or don't understand enough, any minor fact in the market will move the price up or down, irrespective of whether it's true or not, logical or not, just 放借腿, and the whole market smell. But if you understand Bitcoin enough, you will be able to differentiate how genuine is the fact. You will be able to reason out how this fact is going to affect Bitcoin. All right. Does it carry weights? Does it have impact on Bitcoin itself? And come to your own rational decision. That is why I'm not troubled by the recent downtrend. All right. It can be the will, it can be traders liquidation, it can be Omicron, it can be government derailment. I'm not disturbed. I stay committed to Bitcoin because I know Bitcoin fundamental is intact. That is the most important. We realize the Bitcoin is a new growing technology, still very young, right? Waiting for the mainstream to understand, to absorb, to absorb and then to adopt it. All right. It won't be easy. We and our forefather and generation before, all right, live through the traditional method of money, how money comes about, especially for the last 100 years. The man-made, banking system has been working supposedly okay. Life goes on, global trade continue, government still function and in control. Although wealth distribution is unbalanced, right? The general public is not in the position to question or to change the traditional banking industry. It's too powerful. Now come this new kick on the block, Bitcoin, who claim to be better, honest and secure banking system, yet not managed or controlled by anyone or authority. Just the Bitcoin ecosystem works by itself through its rule-based protocol. It's too good to be true, right? All our life, our money is managed by some authority. Now come this small fly, Bitcoin, say I'm better. How to believe, right? Definitely hard to accept, right? Especially the traditional system has been our way of life and the business for the last few centuries. Of course, it is difficult if you don't understand Bitcoin. The first thing you question yourself will be, real or not? Okay lah, quick, we understand. Internet make it faster, but cheap? Okay. Money, people must check and verify before transferring labor costs, security costs, insurance costs, etc. Now if you understand Bitcoin, you can find out yourself whether Bitcoin fee is cheap or not. just go to the website blockchain.com/explorer and see for yourself the ledger record inside every transaction up to this very second. All right. Any movement is recorded. In fact, I demonstrated that in my YouTube Bitcoin crash course, BoBo episode 70A. Not only you see the actual transaction live, you can see the transaction fee also, right? A recent Bitcoin transfer of $820 million. 820 million. And the fee? Less than $1. It is shown to be cheap, right? It's in the blockchain. You can see yourself. Everything is transparent, clear. Your next question could be, transaction properly checked or not? Yes, internet speed up, but an unchecked transaction can only mess up the account further and faster. Here again, you need to understand Bitcoin. My YouTube BoBo episode 70C explained that those who do not understand Bitcoin will not be able to make sense of how a transfer can be properly verified, yet transfer within minutes by its hashing verification. Next is, who certified the transaction? My YouTube BoBo episode 70D explain the Bitcoin proof of work, how the transaction after being verified is certified through the hashing technology, and finally proof of work to securely record all transactions into every node or server of the Bitcoin blockchain. If you don't understand Bitcoin, you can never believe certifying a transaction is done without a human involvement. Just the mathematics and cryptographic hashing protocol did the work precisely. Now, you see why the whole world takes time to understand Bitcoin. There are a lot of evangelists like me trying to educate their friends. Right? Not every teaching is successful. Not sure my crash course is properly understood by every one of you listeners even, So you see, it was estimated that 2 to 3% of the world population, that's almost 200 million people, have invested in Bitcoin. But, not everyone in this 2 to 3% necessarily understand Bitcoin. Some are in there just to make a quick bucks. Okay. The good thing about Bitcoin is there's no pressure or forced. People are free to invest at any time they are ready. But it is clear that more and more people are beginning to understand Bitcoin. Non-believers who don't bother to understand Bitcoin now also start to pay attention. How can you not, when after 13 years of existence, it has proven, one, the Bitcoin ecosystem run 24/7, 365 days for full 12 years without a hiccup. Not a single transaction did not go through. And this is talking from day one when the Bitcoin ecosystem started since 2009 January. Not a single transaction was interrupted, distorted, or manipulated. All are true and correct transactions that went through. Not a single transaction, successful transaction, failed to be recorded into the blockchain for all to see. And Bitcoin has never hacked until now. Blockchain is still so transparent as it was supposed to be. You know, it's almost 100% perfect for the last 12 years. So how can you not believe now, right? Especially only after 12 years, Bitcoin market capital is already 10% of gold, which is a 5,000 years history. 12 years, 10% of 5,000 years gold. From a zero-based value to $50,000 today, something has to be special for people to put their hard-earned money into this system, right? Trust in Bitcoin is gradually building up. With trust comes adoption. From there's no doubt now, right? So 2 to 5, 3% people will grow to 5% adoption. It's only a question of time, right? There's no need to bother about the price. It will grow. It will move up automatically. At 5%, 10%, at 20%, do your own arithmetic, right? 3% today, $50,000. What happened? It goes to 10% adoption. Simple calculation. And because Bitcoin is young, it's naturally volatile. But as it grows, its volatility will decrease. We don't see any more 80 to 90% fluctuation in prices. Chances it will be between 30 to 5% now, 30 to 50% now. So as time goes by, as adoption becomes stronger, the market capital increased to $5 trillion, the volatility will reduce further. Irrespectively, volatility or not, FUD or not, if you understand Bitcoin well, you know its fundamental is intact. You will not be influenced by the outside force. Today, Glassnode, an online or on-chain crypto analyst, reported 97% of Bitcoin holders remain not selling their Bitcoin for the more than 3 months. That's roughly 150 million people in the world who hold their Bitcoin for 3 months without even selling a fraction of it. Think about this significance. Why are they still holding Bitcoin? Despite this downtrend or downturn currently. Simple, they understand Bitcoin. The Bitcoin fundamental, and they believe that there is a lot of room for growth into the future. So my friend, the earlier you understand Bitcoin, the earlier you can ride along its long-term prospect. Don't trade. Volatility will hurt you. Buy Bitcoin as a saving for the future. You will not regret it. As usual, a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research and study, invest at your own risk. Alright? Thank you for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like. Bye-bye.